Oh my goodness. I look so dead. I'm alive. Hi guys, I'm Leela. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am a writer, painter, theatre kid, and I have not written or painted or read in at least the last week, probably 2 weeks at this point. I also have an audition coming up in like 3 weeks that I have not even really thought about that much. So welcome to my day 1 of I think 3 I was planning to do, of my 3-day locking in plan, because I need to get back on track. So today might be a little bit hard to lock in because I'm going out to meet my friend for lunch at 11:30. Then I have to come back to drop my brother off from work, and then I have to go straight from his work to go see a show that some of my friends are in, and then I come home and have dinner. And normally after dinner is when I like to paint, because it's just way too hot to go outside in the shed during the daytime. Come with me, I'm going to talk more about my plan for locking in and a little bit about my projects while I get ready to go out for lunch with my friend. Hi, this is editing Leela. I just wanted to apologize. I didn't realize how long this freaking video was going to be. So it's because I'm a yapper, it's because I don't shut up. So if you would like to skip to the part where I actually talk about my book, it starts at like 6-ish minutes in. Hope that helps. This is so weird doing my makeup here. My only mirror is on the back of my wardrobe door, but I normally just do my makeup inside my wardrobe, but you are not going in there. So now all of my makeup is on my suitcase and my phone is on a music stand. There's a spider. Get away. So this week, while I haven't been, you know, like writing or painting or kind of doing any of my hobbies, which is really sad, I also have not read in like a good while. Part of that is on me. My screen time has been absolutely insane lately. And I really need to fix that, and that is part of this. I need to spend less time on my phone and more time doing my hobbies, because I made a deadline for myself that I would get my book done before uni starts, and it starts on the 1st of March, and it's currently the 16th of January, and I only have 35,000 words, and I'm expecting it to be 100,000 words. And yeah, that's not on track. That is not on track at all. I also really wanted to have finished my big painting by now, but I just kind of hate it and I really want to burn it, and I don't know what to do because I'm just not motivated to work on it at all because I hate it. So I got distracted by the fact that I was talking and I forgot to do my color corrector. And so now I have to do it with a big glob of foundation on my hand. We love that. Sorry for the bad lighting here, by the way. It's really gloomy today, which is stupid because it's the middle of summer. And it's also early-ish in the morning, which is also why I'm speaking quieter. I don't want to wake anyone up because that would be bad. Oh, there's a little hair there. Get away. While I have not been doing the things that I was supposed to be doing this week, I have been doing so much like paperwork. I think this last week I've sent more emails than I ever have in my entire life. Trying to organize stuff with my singing teacher, with my drum teacher, with the person coordinating the tutoring, with the person I had to email to remind to send me the stuff about coordinating tutoring, but uni offers came out. So I've been enrolling in all of my classes next year. Enrolling is such a stupid process. Why is it so easy to accidentally enroll in the wrong thing? Like, I almost accidentally enrolled in a 3rd year class because it just let me. There weren't any prerequisites that you had to take to do that subject, and I was like, oh, that's fun. I also had to choose my major, because I'm doing like a Bachelor of Performance, and so you could choose to major in like a lot of different like visual design, producing, what were the other ones, like writing for like screen or whatever, and I chose screen production. Tell me why the subject that I literally need to have for my major, I can't take it because it says I don't have the prerequisites for it, because it doesn't list my degree underneath the prerequisites thing, even though I literally had the handbook for my degree up and it said, yep, I need to take this subject in first year. So I emailed them yesterday, and at like the second, well, I called them the second they opened, and then they told me to just send their helpline an email or whatever. And then I sent their helpline a second email because my credits for the subjects I did in year 12 hadn't transferred over. So then it was like, I didn't want to take extra subjects and I have to. And they responded to that email like 2 hours after I sent it, and they still hadn't responded to the first email that I sent. So I really hope that they respond today, because I don't want the spots in that class to fill up. Because if they do fill up, what am I supposed to do? Get a new major? Like, I'm also actually so stuck in my book. I've reached the place where you feel like everything is terrible. I've known from the beginning, once I started writing it, because I kind of pantsed the first act of it. Like, I didn't have an outline, but I kind of did, because it's based on a short story I did for a creative writing assignment. Like, it deals with religion a lot. Like, one of my main characters has a lot of religious guilt. She has like her god can like speak into her mind. But I realized that I never actually fleshed out the religion, like, or their beliefs or what they do, because it was for a short story. Like, the second main character that I have, she wasn't in, like, she was in the short story, but she was like a completely different person in the short story, and she wasn't a main character. So I had no clue what she was going to be like coming into it. And so now she doesn't really have a character arc. Like, I think I accidentally made her, in Romanticize, how every male character is like so tall and dark and brooding. I accidentally think I just made her the female version of that. And we are not here for that. She needs to have depth. And so then I realized I need to completely like add an extra 3 chapters at the beginning of the book to flesh out their starting points. And even though I know I'm going to be able to keep writing, like I just have a list of the stuff that I want to change, and I'll change it in the second draft, but it's still making me demotivated because like I know that all of this stuff is wrong and I really want to fix it, but I don't want to fix it. I just want it to be good the first time that I write it. But unfortunately that is impossible. I hope it gets finished because I really like the idea. Or at least the concept of the idea. The execution right now is kind of a little bit interesting. I think I'm gonna go get ready to go see my friend. I need to pick a different outfit because this is not it. Then I'm going to sit down and force myself to write for at least 300 words. Like, something is better than nothing. And then once I get home tonight, I might go for a walk or for a swim or something. And after that, I think I'm going to try and paint. And tomorrow I really need to do all 3 of them and start practicing for my audition. I also would love to find some time to read again, because I have not read in so long. Usually, like when I was really busy with school, I still usually read like 3-ish books in a month. Of course, since I graduated, I think I read like 10 books in November or something, like, and 10 in October. It was actually crazy. But But in January, I have read one book, and it was a middle grade book that I've read before. It's probably about 200 pages. And I didn't even like start reading it in January. I started reading it on December 31st and I only read the last 50 pages in January. And since then I like started reading a book from the library, and I kind of continued working on Jade City by Fonda Lee. I started reading that a really embarrassingly long time ago, and it's really good. I haven't been in the vibes for reading much lately, probably because I'm so addicted to my phone. So actually I messed up and I spent all of my time trying to make my eyeliner even, and wait, this is the fit check, guys. I can't really do a full and now I have to leave in 10 minutes and I haven't written anything and I'm kind of sad. But that's okay because we have tonight. We do have tonight. Hi guys, I'm back. It was really fun, but I'm exhausted. I don't even know the time. I think that's like 40-ish minutes until I have to go, which is not really time to write, especially because I need to fix my makeup and also my hair because I took it out because it was giving me a headache. And did I say I'm changing my outfit? I bought this really cute dress because I needed something to wear for an event at my high school in like next month that I got invited to because of my ATAR. It was smart casual. I'm like, what the heck is smart casual? I literally have nothing smart casual to wear. Behold the dress. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna read through the piece that I plan on doing for my audition as many times as I can because I don't have time to sit down and write. Also, I need to check my calendar for uni because they finally emailed me back and gave me, like, they fixed the thing where I couldn't enroll. So then I enrolled when I was out, and that meant I could enroll in one of my semester 2 classes as well, because my semester 1 class that I couldn't enroll in was like it was a prerequisite for that class. But then I registered for them and I'm in them now and I'm so excited. I'm officially doing screen production as my major. Okay, I've got to go and stop wasting time. So I just did my makeup. You can't really see it through the screen, but the eyeshadow is eating so dang hard right now. I have the scripts and I have about 10 minutes to spare, so I can at least start trying to memorize a little bit of it. So I got back from watching the show. It was really good. I really wish that I did it because it was like a show that it's like a yearly thing that this company does, and I did it last year but I didn't sign up this year because I thought I was gonna get into musical theatre uni and then I did not. But like I wouldn't have had the money to pay for it anyway because I quit my job. But I want to be part of the show. The itches are itching. And like I'm excited about my play, but I want it to be a musical. I want to sing. I want to dance in the ballet. Also, I'm a liar. It's like 9:30-ish. I ate dinner when I got home and then I sat on my phone and scrolled because I'm just so exhausted and I don't want to do anything. So I really need to go to bed earlier tonight because I think the main reason that I felt so demotivated recently is because I've been getting terrible sleep. And so the only way to fix that is by getting more sleep. But I'm going to take off my makeup, get into my pajamas, and then I think I'm going to read because I really need to make myself get out of this reading slump. Hi, it's me again. I think that I accidentally deleted the footage from the night of day 1 and the morning of day 2 because it's not there. I read about 50 pages of Jade City, so I was around the 200 page mark at that point in time. I was really liking it. Shay and Andon are definitely my favourite point of view characters. And I think in the morning of day 2 I had just organised to meet up with a friend, and then I was making chocolate mousse because why not? Chocolate mousse is delicious. Class time changed. The mousse is made. Shower has been had. My hair is not really being as curly because I ran out of my hair gel, but it's too expensive to get more right now. I have my laptop right here. My friend said that she would probably come at midday. It's currently 11:58, so I don't know how much we'll be able to get done. But I have some food and I have Scrivener open and we're just gonna see how much we get done. So my friend isn't here yet, but I did decide to stop writing because I really want to read. I think I'm in a reading mood, and that's good because I haven't been in a reading mood for ages. And I only wrote like 213 words, but hey, it's 213 more words than I had yesterday. Hey, I'm back. My friends were over. We made a movie and it was really fun. And then I had dinner and went on a walk and also a run. I kind of ran and now I'm exhausted. And my mum let me this book to read. I don't know why. I'm gonna read more of Jade City before I go to bed. I was planning to clean my room or to write a little bit more or even to paint, but I'm just so tired. But I'm free for most of tomorrow, so I'm planning to do it all then. So I'll see you tomorrow. So it's currently the morning of day 3 of trying to lock in on all of my goals. And like day 2, it was kind of less of a fail than day 1. I wrote something, not much, but I wrote something. And I did read for a little bit. But it was not as much as I wanted to. And I'm not sure how much we're gonna be able to get done today because I have to clean my room and all of the bathrooms. And I also might be going over to my friend's house tonight. So we'll see. But I did read like 2 to 3 chapters of Jade City this morning instead of scrolling on my phone, so that's good. I'm going to the shed now to... It's not with the intention of painting, but I might do some painting while I'm there, even if it's a little bit. Also, we did henna. Mine is so cute. And this is what my room is currently looking like. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's also kind of embarrassing because I did clean it 3 days ago and it already looks like this. It's fine. Hey guys, it's the next day and I think I'm extending this challenge. I don't remember how long I said it would originally be, but I was originally planning for it to be 3 days. I think I'm just gonna make it a week now because the last 3 days have been low-key a little bit of a fail. And you know what? That is okay. So I went over to my friend's house for a sleepover last night. So yesterday I read, but I didn't really do anything else aside from read, like in terms of the goals that I was planning. I did apply for a job though. It is not the morning anymore. It's like 3 in the afternoon, but better start late than never. I am really tired because I never sleep well at someone else's house. Yeah, so I think I will plan to write today. I'm so sorry to everyone who followed me for my art stuff. I love you. Thank you all so much. But I've been so demotivated on painting lately. I did go to the shed actually the other day and I sat down next to my painting and I thought about painting, but then I saw a massive spider next to my paint tubes and I was like, maybe not today, maybe not. So yeah, I think I will write, but I might do it either before or after my walk. Guys, my legs still hurt from the run that I went on 2 days ago. It wasn't even a long run. It was like 5 minutes and I walked at least half of it. So what I need to do today is I need to clean my room. Cause yeah. And then after that, I'll try and force myself to write, because what I've been doing since I got home from the sleepover was literally just playing the My Perfect Hotel game on my phone. I'm actually so addicted to it. It's so bad. Wow, that was a vocal fry final boss there. So I haven't written yet, but I did read a little bit of Jade City, and then I picked up this book, My Roommate from Hell. I had it sitting on my TBR shelf. I was like 60-ish pages in, but then I decided I wasn't in the vibes for reading it because I am a massive mood reader. And now I'm like 100 and let me check. I'm 136 pages in, and they've just announced like the situation which they have to get into for them to be fake dating, and I am so happy that I'm finally back in a reading mood again because I just want to sit here and finish this book, but I can't do that. I need to go on my walk. I also need to finish cleaning my room because I did pick up some of it, but not enough. Not enough. So I've got to do that, and then I've also got to send a couple emails to people, which I'm not looking forward to. So I got back from my walk, haven't written anything yet, not sure if I'm really planning to be honest. Um, I might just read. But I did have an idea. It might be kind of crazy, but I have been so distracted by my phone the last couple weeks. I've been so unproductive and so unable to do literally anything. And so I just decided, you know what, screw it. Tomorrow I'm not going on my phone at all. Day 5 of this challenge, no phone distractions. Now I will still have to go on my laptop to write, and I'm trying to organize to have a music lesson on Wednesday. So I'm gonna need to look at my emails to, and I've also got to sort out an enrollment thing for uni because I accidentally enrolled in a second year class. And I have to fix that, obviously. But yeah. So I'm not sure I'll do like the full tomorrow, but I might just do it at 24 hours so that at 9 p.m. tomorrow I'm allowed to go on my phone so I can update you guys, and also so that I can actually also so that I can log into my uni portal because I need my phone to do that. Screw multi-factor authentication. Hopefully that means I'll be able to do all of the things. I'll be able to write, read, paint, and practice for my audition, and also get the last bit of this room cleaned up. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm kind of scared, but I'm excited to see how it goes. Hi, it's me. I just finished day 5 of trying to get back on track with my goals. This was the day that I spent without my phone, and honestly, I got so much done. Now, not gonna lie, I didn't go the full 24 hours without my phone because I went on a walk and I wanted to have a walk for my music, so it was more like 22 hours. I did have to turn it on a couple times because I needed to log into my uni portal so that I could cancel the enrollment for one of my classes. And I must confess, I did watch stuff on my laptop, but I made sure to only watch long form videos and watch them like the whole or most of the way through. So technically I did a whole day without scrolling. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. I didn't paint or do like practice for my audition, but I finished the book that I started last night, the My Roommate from Hell. It was really good. The demon, he's such a golden retriever. He's such a little cutie. I also read a ton of Jade City. I'm almost up to page 300 now. I'm that much of the way through the book, so this is the amount that I have left. So I'm over halfway. I honestly think I could finish it tonight. What did I do? I also cleaned my room. It's a little bit messy now because I got all the books off my TBR shelf so I could dust it. I also started like putting together my stationery stuff for uni. I decorated my little folder. I also wrote just over 1,000 words, which still is not that much, but in terms of what I've done lately, it is a lot more. And also I found myself getting into the flow of it a bit more. Like, even when I was writing a lot more consistently, sorry, don't mind my hand. What I realized is that the first, like, it's just better for me to write in sessions, and the first 300 to 500, even up to 700 words sometimes, it's like pulling teeth. It's so slow. And then I'm like, I just can't do it, whatever. Stop writing. Then if I come back to writing in a different writing session, it's so easy and it just flows, which is why I need to keep pushing myself past that mark, because lately I haven't been getting past that mental block point when I've been writing, so it's been so hard. And I finally finished the chapter that has been giving me so much grief. And I got a lot of ideas for the next chapters, like how to bridge the gap between the first trial and the next trial coming up. Although the second draft is going to have to be a complete rewrite, because I came up with a bunch of ideas to make it stronger today, but that means completely restructuring the way the whole competition works. Yeah, tomorrow I actually hope to finish Jade City tomorrow if I don't finish it tonight. I also have my drum lesson. I honestly don't know if I'm going to get to painting in this video, because I go through phases with my hobbies where, like, for a couple weeks I'm really into reading or I'm really into writing, and then I kind of get like meh about them, and then I'm really into art. And if I'm just like not in that much of an art mood right now, and you know what, I think that's okay. Hello, it is day 6 of my week of trying to get back on track with my goals, and I did not finish Jade City last night, but I read a lot last night and also this morning. I only have, it's got to be like 70 or 80 pages left, and the plot twist, guys. The plot twist. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, it's like kind of halfway through the book. I did kind of see it coming. Like, I was like, oh, what if this happens? And then I accidentally spoiled it a little bit for myself, because I was sorting out my TBR shelf, and on it I have Jade War, which is the sequel, and then I was like, oh, it's so pretty, and I was just looking at the pages, and then I get to the page where it says the Greenbone clans, and it lists the position that everyone has in the clan. But it was still, I was like, okay, Fondly, stakes are extra high now, because now I know that the people aren't safe. Like, I don't know who else, like, this is gonna happen to, you know. I have not practiced for my audition, but I do have a drum lesson that I have to leave for in like a bit less than an hour. I did bake cookies this morning though, so yay. Just looks like I failed to fake tan myself. They're so orange. Even my fingernails are orange as well. So I had less time than I thought, and I need to leave now, and I only read like 20 pages. But I got really jump scared because, like, I know that they put their last names first, but it's still, like, some of them call each other by their last names, so then I never, like, remember who is who, you know? And, and someone just died, and I thought it was like this one character, but then it turns out it was just someone related to that character, and I was like, oh well, I don't really care about that character, but I did care about the other character, and I was like, no. Anyway, I will finish it after my lesson. Yo, I'm back. I've kind of been back for a while, but I've just been on my phone, which is bad, and I know it's exactly what I wanted to avoid today, but it has made me really motivated to start playing my drums again, which is good, but then I couldn't do it because it's really hot outside. My drum kit is obviously in the shed, so we might be doing that after dinner. And now I really should finish Jade City. I need to get off my phone and finish Jade City. I'm so excited. I've just finished Jade City. the final like couple of scenes, the battle that was so intense, and the whole thing with Andon, like, oh my gosh. And the epilogue, that little rat, I want to start reading Jade War immediately. Like, immediately. That was so good. So this is my little setup. This is my painting. I kind of hate it. We don't talk about it. But this is my drum kit. It has so many spider webs and dust on it because I haven't used it for months. But I have a damp cloth. And we're just going to get a little bit of the spider webs off so I'm not terrified that it's gonna crawl out onto me. And then I guess we'll play something, maybe. Whoops. So I actually didn't film anything yesterday, which is great, seeing as it was the last day of this challenge, and I actually did get a lot done. Now, I did scroll on my phone for a lot of the day, which is not great, but I did practice for my audition. I think it's mostly memorized-ish, although it's made me confused because now there's a different character that I also want to audition for, but you can only audition for one. And I'm like, I don't know which character I want to play more. I also practiced the drums, which is good. And I started this book like after I finished Jade City, and I read this in about 3 hours. It was really good. I think this is my third book by Anne Liang that I've read. These are the other two that I have. I think my ranking of them would be This Time It's Real as my favorite. The love interest and the main character in this one were really relatable. Then I think I Hope This Doesn't Find You is second, and then Never Thought I'd End Up Here as my third, purely because I don't relate to the main character of this one as much. Like, her main character arc is around her self-worth. Like, she has a lot of body image and self-esteem issues, which everyone can relate to, but I have them nowhere near on the level of this main character because she does do modeling, so obviously it's a big part of the story. I did really, really love this one. My only complaint with this one is that it felt like there wasn't as much payoff at the end of them being like, there was not that much time from them sort of confessing their feelings to then the end of the book. There was only like, actually I'm not gonna say how long it was because that will spoil it, but yeah, I don't know. And it was, if you don't like, it's not really a bully romance because they kind of bully each other. It's more enemies to lovers, so I vibed with it. But if you're like, why are they being so mean to each other, that's not good, then you probably wouldn't like this book. But I could relate to the main character so much. She's such a perfectionist and so like academically inclined. That is so me. Oh, I think in this one I also wanted there to be more of an epilogue. I just felt like it ended quite, not abruptly, but there was still more that I wanted to happen, you know? I felt like it was too short. Also, yesterday morning, I started reading Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. I have only ever seen the US cover of this, but I love the Australian edition. I don't know if it's the same as the UK one or the Australian one has its own thing, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Like, you can't really see it on camera, but look at all of the pink and the gold. It's so pretty. And I'm also really, really loving this book. I forgot how much I love Stephanie Garber's writing. It's so lyrical and just, oh, it's so good. And the atmosphere is also really awesome. Something crazy just happened and I was like, was not expecting this. My one thing with this book is I don't believe the fact that Holland is an adult who's fully like graduated college and is doing her, is it PhD, I think? Like, I don't know, just something about not even the writing style, but just the way that she is written. I'm like, this would make sense if she was a teenager. So safe to say, I'm definitely out of my reading slump because I finished 4 books in this video, which is a lot more than I was planning to. I haven't really gotten out of my writing rut, but I did kind of get out of the part of the book where I was like, about it. I did get back into the drums, which wasn't my main goal for this video, but it happened. So that's great. The only thing that I didn't get to was painting. Loki failed at that part, but that's okay because I will get back into it soon. I promise. I promise. Thank you for watching this video. It's very long. I am sorry. I do love to yap. Soon I'm planning on doing definitely shorter videos because this is gonna be a monster to edit. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's also what I did yesterday. I started editing the video. It's not fun. Why did it take me 2 hours and I'm only on day 2? So I'll definitely be doing a lot shorter videos in the future, and I'm planning on doing a readathon soon. I've been seeing a lot of people do 24-hour readathons and I've always wanted to do one of those, but I actually don't think I could. So I was thinking of maybe doing a 12-hour one, or maybe doing a series of like a wheel chooses my TBR, because I counted, I have 42 books on my physical TBR, which is insane and that's not good. I'm also planning on doing a strictly writing vlog or writing challenge of some kind to really get myself back into that soon. So stay tuned. Thank you for sticking around. Have a good day. That was creepy. What the fuck?